One G King here, and today I want to talk about something serious. Yes, I'm talking about bullying today. Um, Now before I start off, if everybody could just like, I know that this is a serious topic, and I want this video to get around. I want it to go everywhere around the world. I want everybody to know about this because this is something that really needs to stop. Uh, Schools, there's bullying in schools, there's bullying around the neighborhood, there's bullying everywhere. Teens, younger kids, adults, everybody. Every single person, then, well, maybe not everybody, but a lot of people go through it. And they should not. It's not something that they should have to go through. And a lot of people revolt to a lot of serious things, and it just needs it's not good. Schools say they have no tolerating. Some of them talk to the kids. Okay, talking doesn't do a single thing. You talk to them and you give them a warning. Yeah, they're gonna do it again. That's what kids do. They don't care. To them, it's, oh, well, you talked to us. Okay, whatever. And you're gonna go back and do it again. No, this really needs to end. There's a lot of it going on, and it's just a serious thing that just needs to stop. You have people who doing more things than drastic things. Like, there's a lot of it, and coming from somebody who's been bullied by not only kids that were in my school or around my neighborhood, but my own one of my family members. I know what bullying does to kids, and it's not good. It's something that shouldn't that really shouldn't be happening. So they and when schools say they have no tolerating, they say, okay, we're gonna talk to them. Okay, and then what? You're just gonna it just comes back and lets it happen again? No. If they say they have a no tolerating policy, they should stick to it. But suspend the kid. Put him in like expel the kid, or the kids, like, don't just talk to them. It does absolutely nothing. It says to them, okay, I got off. Like, I just got talked to. Whatever. They they really need to stop. They need to say, oh, well, okay, hey, they need to get it through their heads that it's not appropriate, that it's not right, and that in the long run, that kid that is being bullied is going to be affected more, or than more in the long run than in short term. It also will affect short term, but also think of the long term. What's it going to do to that kid years later, especially if the kid is still getting bullied? Like, it's not good. It needs to stop. And when the schools talk to the kids, it does nothing. They need to sit down and either have some serious actions, and it's like expel or suspension. You can't just talk to them. It does nothing. It says to them, oh, I got off easy. No. Because that kid that was being bullied in the short term, that long term will affect even more. And a lot of kids go through depression, all that. And bullying is also a main reason that does happen. When somebody's bullied, they're not just they are not just saying that, hey, they're not just being sad. They're getting depressed, which is worse because then it leads to other things like uh drastic things. And those things will not only affect the kid, its friends, the whole neighborhood, the family. It will affect more people than it thinks. And the bullies, they think they will just slide by without even getting in trouble. No, it needs to end. Either there and there are a lot of bullying professionals out there that do help, and they're good, but when the kids can't always get in contact with them, it doesn't help. The schools need to take the action, and some schools actually do that. Some schools are very good at taking actions, but others just need a little bit more encouragement of what they need to do. Some schools just give them a warning or something like that. That's doing nothing. Some schools actually take that kid and, like, suspend or stuff like that, and that's good. That's what more we need. We need to show the bullies that this is not right and that they need to stop. That this is not right, this is not behavior they should be doing, and this is not something that is appropriate. They need to know that they're doing something that can hurt a kid the in the short term, long term, and everybody that surrounds that kid. Friends, family, neighborhoods. That kid that's going through the bullying, if that kid does something drastic, it doesn't affect just him. It affects the family. Then it affects the school. It affects his friends. Then it affects his neighborhood. Or affects the neighborhood. Then affects his friends. That affects the school. Or it's a constant routine. It affects more than just that one person. When you hear of people doing drastic things because of bullying, if that kid is a friend of yours, you're affected. His family's affected. Then his neighborhood's affected. Then his school's affected. So, for bullies to think they can do this, it's not right. Hey. So, I would really appreciate it if you guys like and definitely share this video. I really do think this video needs to get around. This video needs to see. Some schools need to see this. Some other people need to see. A lot of people who need to see this. And if you know somebody who is going through something like this, show that kid's bully that what's gonna happen, because